Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker or less stable as you get older? Well, what if I told you that the strength of your legs could actually be the key to your independence, vitality, and even how long you live? Shocking, right? But here's the truth. After 60, your leg strength is one of the most important factors that determine your overall health. And today, I'm going to show you 3 vitamins that are scientifically proven to keep your legs strong and your body moving with confidence as you age. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could change the way you approach aging forever. Welcome to Healthy Aging Life, the channel dedicated to empowering you with the best science-backed tips for staying healthy, strong, and independent as you age. If you're over 60 or caring for someone who is, you know that maintaining mobility and strength becomes a real challenge. But here's the good news. There are simple, powerful ways to protect your body, and it all starts with your legs. Have you ever thought about how important your legs are for your quality of life? Let me ask you, how many times have you felt a bit unsteady when standing up, or found it harder to keep your balance on uneven ground? Did you chalk it up to just getting older? What if it's not just age, but something we can fix? Your leg strength directly impacts your balance, mobility, brain health, and even your lifespan. That's why today, I want to talk about something most people overlook. 3 vitamins that are crucial for maintaining strong, healthy legs after 60. We're going to break down the science behind why certain vitamins, like vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and vitamin K2, are not just helpful but necessary for seniors to stay mobile, avoid falls, and feel strong. These nutrients do more than just keep your bones healthy. They power your muscles, support your nervous system, and even reduce inflammation that can slow you down. But here's the catch, it's not just about taking a supplement and hoping for the best. You need to understand how these vitamins work together, and how you can use them effectively to build and maintain leg strength. Imagine waking up and feeling steady when you stand up, walking without hesitation, and moving with confidence again. Sounds like a dream? It doesn't have to be. So, do you want to learn how to maintain your leg's strength and independence as you get older? Keep watching, because in the next few minutes we'll dive deep into these vitamins, how they work, and how to use them to your advantage. Plus, I'll share some personal tips that you can start applying right away to feel stronger, move better, and reclaim your confidence. Before we jump in, make sure to hit like, leave a comment telling me how you've been feeling about your leg strength, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Life, because you don't want to miss what's coming up. Are you ready to feel strong again? Let's get started. 1. The importance of leg strength after 60. Alright, let's talk about legs. Yep, those things that carry us from place to place. And yet, we often forget just how important they are. Now, you've probably heard that our health starts to decline after the age of 60, right? But did you know that the strength of your legs is actually one of the biggest factors when it comes to maintaining your independence and overall health? Yes, I'm talking about those quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and glutes, our leg muscles. Research has shown that leg strength is closely tied to your mobility, balance, brain function, and even mortality risk. Let that sink in for a moment. If your legs weaken, it's like a domino effect. First, you notice your balance starting to decline. Then the risk of falling increases. And before you know it, everyday activities like walking, standing up, or even climbing stairs become harder to do. But here's the kicker. Muscle loss in your legs after 60 isn't just from being lazy. I mean, sure, inactivity plays a role, but there's a lot more going on under the surface, like hormonal changes, nutrient absorption issues, and the signals being sent or not being sent by your nervous system. Think of it this way, your legs are like the foundation of a house. If the foundation weakens, the rest of the house starts to crumble. And in this case, your legs support not just your body, but your independence. Your ability to move freely, walk, dance, and even play with your grandkids. That's something we all want to do, right? Let's take a famous example. Sir Ian McKellen, the legendary actor, who at 85 still runs marathons. Okay, maybe not marathons, but you get the point. He doesn't just sit back and wait for age to take over. He stays active, and it shows in how well he moves. Now, I'm not saying you need to be running marathons at 80, but staying active and keeping those legs strong is key. So what does this mean for you? Simple. Keeping your legs strong is like keeping your life strong. It's the foundation for everything you do. When you lose that strength, you lose more than just the ability to walk. You lose your independence, your mobility, and even your brain function. Before we jump to how we can protect those legs, think for a second. Have you noticed that some days, standing up feels like a chore? Or maybe it feels like your legs just don't want to cooperate. Well, don't blame it on getting old. Your body is sending you a signal that it needs some help, and that's what we're going to tackle next. 1. Vitamin D3, the muscle and nerve support you need after 60. Alright, let's talk about vitamin D3. Now, most of us know that vitamin D is good for our bones, right? But did you know it's just as important for your muscles and your nervous system? As we age, our bodies go through some changes. Vitamin D3 is one of the most important nutrients that help keep your muscles strong, especially those legs of yours. You see, when your body is low on vitamin D3, the receptors for it in your muscle tissue aren't activated properly. What does that mean? Well, it means your muscles don't work as efficiently. They become weaker and slower to react. So, you might feel a bit unsteady when you stand up, or notice that your balance isn't what it used to be. I'm sure many of you have experienced that moment when you stand up, and your legs feel like they're not ready for the task. That's a classic sign of vitamin D3 deficiency. Research has shown that vitamin D3 plays a huge role in muscle strength and reaction time. When you're getting enough of it, you'll find that your muscles are stronger, and your risk of falling decreases significantly. So let's get real. If you're feeling a little wobbly on your feet, or if you've started hesitating before standing up, it might just be time to check those vitamin D levels. Take a look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, I know he's in his prime, but he's very open about how vitamin D helps him stay strong. Sure, we may not all have the same workout routine as The Rock. Let's be honest, we'd all be sore for days if we tried. But you can definitely take a page out of his book when it comes to keeping your muscles strong with the right vitamins. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, great, but how much vitamin D3 should I take? Well, for most people over the age of 60, you should be aiming for 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day. And here's a little trick to help you get the most out of your vitamin D. Take it with a meal that contains fat. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to be absorbed properly. So, go ahead and pair your vitamin D3 with foods like eggs, avocado, or a handful of nuts. Your body will thank you, and if you can, try to get a little sunlight in the morning. I know, it's not always sunny, and some of us live in places where the sun hides for most of the year. But sunlight is the natural source of vitamin D3. Even a small amount of time outside in the morning can give your body the boost it needs to start the day strong. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, "But doc, what if I don't want to leave the house?" Fair enough. If you're not getting enough sun, supplements are a great option. Just make sure to talk to your doctor first, especially if you're on other medications. You don't want to overdo it. So, to recap, keep your legs strong, your muscles active, and your body happy with the right amount of vitamin D3. It's simple, it's effective, and it's a game changer for maintaining your independence and confidence. Next up, we're going to dive into another vitamin that plays a huge role in keeping you steady on your feet. Stay tuned because this next one might just surprise you. 2. Vitamin B12, a crucial nutrient for nerves and muscles. Alright, let's talk about vitamin B12. This is a vitamin that's extremely important for your nervous system and muscle function. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the protective covering around your nerves, called myelin. Think of myelin like the insulation on electrical wires. Without it, the signals from your brain to your body would be slow and disorganized, kind of like trying to use a phone with a bad connection. When you're low on B12, the myelin starts to break down. This slows down the transmission of nerve signals, and it leads to weaker muscles and poor coordination, especially in your legs. So, if you've noticed that your legs feel sluggish or uncoordinated, or if your balance isn't what it used to be, could be a sign of B12 deficiency. And it's not just about muscle weakness. Low B12 can also cause numbness in your feet. It can also affect your brain function, causing confusion or forgetfulness. So, if you're feeling like you're not as sharp as you used to be, low B12 could be a part of the issue. Let's bring in a real-life example. Sir Winston Churchill, one of the most powerful leaders in history, was known to rely on a balanced diet and nutritional support, including vitamin B12, to keep his mind and body strong. Even someone as powerful as Churchill needed the right nutrients to stay sharp and lead his country. So, it's no surprise that we all need a little extra help as we age, to maintain our balance, our muscle strength, and our brain function. Now, you might be wondering, how much vitamin B12 should I take? For most people over 60, the recommended amount is 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day. And here's the key part. Take it sublingually under the tongue or through an injection. Why? Because as we age, our stomachs don't produce as much acid. This acid is necessary to release B12 from food. So, your body has a harder time absorbing it from food alone. But the sublingual form or injections allow your body to absorb the vitamin more easily, directly into your bloodstream. Even if you eat foods rich in B12 like meat and eggs, your absorption may still be insufficient. That's why it's important to check your B12 levels regularly with a blood test. Especially if you're over 60, you should keep track of your levels. It's not always obvious if you're low on B12, so testing is the best way to know. And if you're not absorbing enough B12 from food, talk to your doctor about supplements. They can help guide you on the proper dosage so you can feel your best. To sum it up, if you're feeling sluggish, having trouble with coordination, or experiencing brain fog, it might be time to have your B12 levels checked. A simple adjustment could make a huge difference in your daily life. Now that we've covered vitamin B12, let's move on to another essential vitamin that works hand in hand with B12 to keep you feeling strong and steady. Stay tuned, because the next one is going to be a game changer. 3. Vitamin K2, the role of calcium management and maintaining flexibility. Now, let's talk about vitamin K2. Many people know that vitamin K helps with blood clotting, right? But what most people don't know is that vitamin K2 plays an absolutely vital role in keeping your bones and joints healthy. Vitamin K2 helps direct calcium to the right places in your body, like your bones and muscles where it's needed most. But here's the kicker, it keeps calcium from collecting in places where it shouldn't, like your arteries or soft tissues. That's right, calcium buildup in your arteries can contribute to stiff joints and vascular issues. But K2 keeps that calcium where it belongs, preventing the hardening of your arteries and helping your joints stay flexible. And when it comes to keeping those joints and bones strong as we age, vitamin K2 is like a bodyguard, making sure everything stays in order. Research has shown that vitamin K2 doesn't just help maintain joint flexibility, but it can also improve blood circulation. Better blood flow means your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need, which leads to faster recovery after exercise or physical activity. So, if you're doing your daily walk or light workout, vitamin K2 is there to help your muscles recover more quickly, so you can get back to moving around freely. Now, let me give you an example. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger, who, even in his late 60s, stays active and strong, often showing off his weight training and fitness routines. While he may not be doing the same intense workouts as he did in his bodybuilding days, he's still moving and staying strong, thanks in part to his focus on maintaining healthy bones and joints. Vitamin K2 helps keep his joints flexible and his bones strong, which is key for anyone who's serious about staying mobile as they age. And if Arnold can keep going strong into his 70s, I'd say there's hope for the rest of us. So how do you get your vitamin K2? You can find it in fermented foods like natto, a type of fermented soybean, as well as certain cheeses and free-range eggs. But let's be honest, most people don't eat fermented soybeans every day. That's where supplements come in. For most people over 60, the recommended dose of vitamin K2 is 100 to 200 micrograms per day. This helps ensure you get the right amount to support your bones and muscles, especially as your body's natural ability to absorb nutrients may slow down with age. Here's a little tip. If you're taking vitamin D3, which you should be, taking it along with vitamin K2 can make all the difference. Vitamin D3 helps with calcium absorption, but vitamin K2 ensures the calcium goes into your bones and not your arteries. So, they work together like a perfect team. Now that we've covered vitamin K2, you're well on your way to understanding the importance of keeping your bones and muscles in top shape. But don't go anywhere, because in the next section, We'll dive into how combining these vitamins will help you get the stronger legs you need for a healthier, more active life. How to combine the 3 vitamins and final tips. Alright, now that we've talked about vitamin D3, B12, and K2, let's discuss how to combine them for maximum benefits. These 3 vitamins work extremely well together when taken in the right way. Here's how it works. Vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium. Vitamin K2 ensures that calcium is directed to the right places, like your bones and muscles, rather than getting stuck in your arteries or soft tissues. And vitamin B12 helps your nervous system, ensuring that signals from your brain to your muscles travel quickly and accurately. These vitamins are like a dream team for your body. Together, they help your muscles stay strong, your bones stay healthy, and your nerves function properly. But wait, there's more. Timing is really important when it comes to these vitamins. Vitamin D3 and K2 should be taken in the morning. Why? Because your body is more active during the day and better able to absorb these vitamins. So, when you take them with your breakfast, your body gets a better chance to absorb and utilize them. As for vitamin B12, you can take it either in the morning or afternoon, depending on your preference. If you're looking to boost energy and mental focus, the morning is perfect. But if you feel like your brain could use a little extra clarity in the afternoon, then go ahead and take it when you need it most. Just make sure to take enough B12 to maintain mental sharpness and muscle coordination. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Do I really need to take all 3 of these vitamins? The answer is yes. When taken together, these vitamins work synergistically. They're not just helping one area of your body, they're supporting multiple functions at once. It's like putting together a great team of players. Each one has its own role, but they all come together to win the game. So, don't skip any of them. Let's think about LeBron James, a living legend in the basketball world. LeBron's body is his biggest asset. He's known for his incredible endurance and strength even in his late 30s. Sure, his training is a big factor, but so is his focus on maintaining proper nutrition and supplements. I wouldn't be surprised if he's getting his daily dose of vitamin D3, B12, and K2 to help maintain his mobility, strength, and brain function. You don't have to be a pro athlete to benefit from these vitamins, but LeBron's success shows the importance of keeping your body in top shape, no matter your age. We can't stop aging, that's a fact. But what we can do is slow it down and keep feeling good for as long as possible. By adding these 3 vitamins into your routine, combined with light exercise like walking or resistance training, you can maintain strong legs and flexible joints as you get older. Don't wait until you start feeling stiff or unsteady. Start today to take care of your legs, and you'll enjoy better mobility and an improved quality of life as the years go on. As we wrap things up, I want to ask you, how are you feeling about your health and mobility? Have you noticed any changes in your energy levels or balance lately? It's never too late to start taking care of your body. The combination of vitamin D3, B12, and K2 can make a huge difference in how you feel and move each day. By taking these vitamins, combined with simple exercises like walking or light resistance training, you're giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong and flexible. But remember, it's all about consistency. Small changes over time can lead to big results. So, don't wait for things to get worse. Start now. What do you think? Are you ready to incorporate these vitamins into your routine? Or maybe you have some tips of your own to share. I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you found this video helpful, please like it, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Life. We're here to help you feel your best as you age. And I don't want you to miss out on more tips and information that could improve your health. So, let's continue this journey together. What's the first step you're going to take toward better health? Let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.